Oh, hello everyone, Brian here from Sudbury, Ontario. I'm going to take you guys on a pretty epic journey today to one of the scariest railway bridges in Northern Ontario. It is frightening. It's an abandoned bridge, and it's between Sudbury and North Bay, and the way you get to it is on an old railway bed that's now abandoned. There's no tracks left on it, and that railway bed extends from Cape Rawle to North Bay. So here we are just north of Cape Rawle. You can see this side of the railway bed would go up to Cape Rawle. This side here is going to take us to North Bay. And I'm out on Cape Rawle Lake Road right now, so I'm catching the trail at this end. And it's about an hour ride to the train bridge. It's a pretty nice ride though. There's lots of cool cliffs and small lakes along the way. So I'm going to capture some of the really nice lakes and beautiful scenery as I'm driving along here. I got my ATV that survived the fire at my home. It was in the back. It's got a bit of melt, you know. I got the seat back here melted, and it's got a few melt wounds on the headlights. But otherwise it survived the fire, so I can still use it. All right, so I'm going to take you guys for a ride. Some of these trail areas where the trees go right up against the trail. Very beautiful. Hard to get to this bridge with a truck. You can do it, but it's pretty rough. Maybe you'd want to have a dirt bike or an ATV to get there. Here we are now pulling up to what's called Ella Lake. It's got a few houses on it, camp. There's a little beach in the one side there, in the back corner. A lot of people go and swim. It's a public beach. It's a nice beach, shallow, warm. And I think at one time this was probably part of Ella Lake, but they built the railway bed through it, so dammed it off. It's absolutely beautiful. Little boat launch here. This is used as a skidoo trail as well. It's part of the main skidoo trail system. We're just getting to the end of Ella Lake now. It's the very end of it here. I've done some fishing in there, caught a little bit of bass and stuff, but I don't know if there's all that much fish in there. Alright, continuing on. So I'm pretty far down the trail now, and probably near the end of Hanmer, like maybe down the trail about a half hour now. And you can see here, I'm about a half hour down the trail now, and you can see here there's another lake that I'm passing. It's a small lake, kind of in the middle of nowhere. People do come here to fish. You can see there's a little boat over there. I see quite a few people fishing in here. I've never fished in here, but I don't know, maybe there's a lot of fish in here, who knows. Little motorboat there with a couple people in it. So it looks like these guys came in trucks. So you can get in here by truck, like I said, but it is pretty rough. Beaver Dam over there, or Beaver House. This is about as far as you want to go in a truck. Once we get past this spot, it's going to get a lot rougher. So those little stop signs are for the skidoos, snowmobiles in the wintertime. This road here goes to a mine. It's an old mining road, and goes to Hanmer one way, and then the mine's the other way. Okay, so here we go. Next leg of the journey. Nice sized Beaver Dam here, keeping all the water back. Holy smokes. That wasn't here last year when I was here, so the beavers have been busy blocking all that water. See how dry it is on this side. Wow. Got some pretty nice cliffs, or I guess built up areas where they built the railway pretty high up. A lot of blasted rock they put in there, and yeah, we've got a good view from up here. That lake used to be full of water. So you can see at the far end, oh, there's a sandhill crane way down there. But you can see at the far end there's a beaver dam. So the beavers have really been damming up this area, drying out all the water. That's incredible. Full of water. Wow. Gotta love these little tunnels. These tree tunnels made of birch. Okay, so we're heading up towards the bridge now. So I can see the what I think is the bridge right in front of me. So people drive their four-wheelers across this bridge. and they're trucks. I've never done it. I've walked across it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it because the steel rail is right here. I'm just on the boards and they're not very strong. I gotta walk it though. Okay, so here we go. We're on this old railway bridge that's been abandoned now for quite some time. It's pretty rough in some spots and it's very high. I think it goes over the Wanapitei River, but I'm not sure. And some of these boards are pretty rotted out. They've set this bridge on fire a number of times, kids or I don't know who, but so it's getting pretty bad now compared to the way it used to be. So you can see here there's some pretty big spaces. It's already pretty high, so I'm not going to go too far down here because quite frankly it freaks me out. Whoa. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Like I wouldn't want to go over that with a four-wheeler, but people do go over it with vehicles. Whoa. So this is about as far as I'm gonna go, folks. It's far enough for me. It's quite windy up here too, so I don't want to get blown off. Well, maybe I'll go up to there. You can see where they've tried to build a makeshift bridge across this thing because there's quite a few holes now. Wow, it's getting pretty bad. It used to not be that bad, like you could get across pretty easily. In the last few years it's gotten pretty bad. I think they're going to eventually block this thing off for safety reasons, but you see there, skidoos have been going across, and then there's a really big hole further up, and definitely not going to take my chances on that one. And you see I came back from over there. There's someone coming on a four-wheeler. So I went about almost halfway across, and that's as far as I'm going to chance it. Now this guy might go right across, but I think they're turning around. The best thing to do is kind of walk on it quick, just to get it done and over with. As you can see, it's pretty rough. Ooh, get across that one. Okay, back to safety. I'm gonna pull my four-wheeler off the bridge here, just in case. I don't think anybody's gonna come. It's okay. So I'm gonna go down below and get a view from what it looks like down below, and you can see how high it is. This is one of those places you kind of want to slide on your bum, I think. Or you'll end up on your bum either way. Sliding on the bum. You see the bridge way up there. I'm gonna try to get a better view of it from over here. It looks like there is a trail that comes down here from somewhere. ATV trail, maybe it starts way back there. Probably a nice place to have a camp set up, tent in the summertime. So here we go. You can see the height of the bridge. Oh, there it is. You can see some of the holes from down here. And it's a nice swimming area, other than it's got a lot of rock. You can swim here though. So here we are. That bridge is pretty frightening. It's hard to believe that people still use it and still go across it. I think fewer do now, but I've seen trucks cross that thing. So they're sticking birch logs in there. You can see the logs in some of the holes. Wow. Unbelievable. Beautiful river though. Be nice to do a paddle down this river. Well, thank you for joining me on this little trip to Northern Ontario's Scariest bridge. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you ever want to find it, take the railway bed from Hanmer or Gabriel right to here, or you can catch it on the other side. I think behind Kukagami Jack, so you can catch that railway bed, and then you would take a left and go down it that way, and you can reach it. It's a good little trip to come here and walk on it and scare the heck out of yourself.